Alright, guys, we gotta talk about this. Now, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and shut up to me, my gang. Gang, gang. Now, if you guys know who that's from, comment below and tell me, and you may win something. But for real, what up, Ash to Ashes fam? I need to talk to you guys about this. We often do speak about 6ix9ine on this channel, but what we need to talk about is, as you can tell by the title, Eminem went ahead and overshadowed 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine came out with a brand new music video this past Friday, if you even know about it, and it's called BEBE. Now, he had Fifi, Kiki, Lily, TT, all the Kuda, all these songs. And he said that this song, BEBE, was going to be just as huge as the rest of them. I don't think he is going to have another song as big as Fifi, unless he goes back to his original style, because he had Tati. Tati was huge, but it wasn't as big as BEBE. Now, Slim Shady came back. I'm not even going to say Marshall Mathers, and like Charlemagne calls him Thurgood Marshall Mathers. I don't think this is a Marshall Mathers Eminem album. This is a Slim Shady album. Now, I wanted to talk about this past Friday, and I was going to post a video about it, but I was like, let me really take it in, and not let me not just go ahead and respond off of, what I thought right after the time. I wanted to let it sit in. Guys, Shady took hits at Academics, Charlemagne, Joe Budden, MGK, Lil Pump, Lil Xan, Lil Yachty, and most importantly, Drake. Guys, if you haven't heard of this Slim Shady CD, Kamikaze is what it is. And I always call it a CD. We don't have CDs anymore. This album. Nobody who actually goes out to Target or Walmart to buy CDs anymore. Like, nobody does it. So, it's this album called Kamikaze by Eminem. And Shady snapped. He snapped on this record, this whole album. He snapped on Kamikaze. He snapped on Fall. He snapped on The Ringer. He went in on everyone who has ever said anything about him. Now, MGK, remember back in the day, I don't know if you're older or younger, but when I listened to Shady before, when I was just a little baby boy, my mama used to tell me these crazy things. She used to tell me my daddy was an evil man. She used to tell me he hated me. And when I got a little bit older and I realized he was the crazy one, there was nothing I could say to do to try to change it, because that's the way she was. They say can't rap about being broke no more. They ain't say I can't rap about coke no more. And I can't say anymore because my vocal cords won't go through the throat no more. I just made that up. See, I got bars. Bars for days. No, like, that's the kind of Shady that I remember from back in the day, 2000, 2002, around there. And he ran the rap scene. I'm telling you now, nobody can see him lyrically whatsoever. So when he came out with the album Revival, everybody pretty much said, it's light sauce, like academics would say. It's mayonnaise. Yes, for Revival was trash. Yes, that was one of the albums that I listened to. And let me tell you guys, when it comes to me, Shady, I pretty much got every single one of his albums. I have them all memorized. I know every single bar. So, I'm a huge Shady fan. I've always been. I remember I used to work at a supermarket. The supermarket used to be called ShopRite. We don't really have them anymore. I don't know. It's from up north. But even when I go there, I hardly see a ShopRite anymore. And I used to be a bagger boy. And when I wasn't bagging, I would have to go outside and collect the carts. And let me tell you, I had my CD player. Yes, we had portable CD players that we carried with us. And I put the CD in the portable CD player, and I would sit there and I would listen and listen to this whole album over and over and over and over again. And to the point where I was able to memorize his whole album. Now, he came out with this CD and he crushed everyone. I'm so happy to see Shady back. Most people on YouTube have already broken this down on who he came at and why he came at who he came at, but he attacked it almost everyone. And the most importantly, it was weird for him to attack Drake. Reason being is he was in Detroit, where Shady is from. He was from Detroit, and Drake had a concert in Detroit, and he brought Shady out. It was like a big surprise. Hey, look, we're in Detroit. I'm going to go ahead and bring out Shady, and he's going to do his thing. But yeah, when he came out with Walk on Water with Beyonce, and he was trying to be Thurgood Marshall Mathers and talking about, the world and Donald Trump and things that are going on with the world today, politics and things of that sort, which I stay away from as well. I tried to stay away from it as most as I could stay away from it. You may see a few videos on my channel that's a little political, but now these days, man, I'm just trying to stay away from it because it causes too much drama. So I guess that was Shady's reasoning for doing that, is because he thought it was going to cause drama. He thought it was going to, everybody was going to be talking about it because he had his freestyle, and his freestyle was about Donald Trump and everything that was going on. He also had a feature on Big Sean's album where he also rapped about political issues from a girl, some woman that works on Fox 5 News, and you guys know about Fox 5 News. But yeah, so he came out with his album. He said, you know what? Forget about all that revival stuff. Forget about any of these relapse CD. I keep saying CD, but it's an album. I'm old. This relapse album, he came out and he was the old Shady that we know. Shady was known for being rude, being grimy to other different celebrities that people couldn't believe he was going against. Like, people couldn't believe he was talking about the Britney Spears and the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and all these other guys and Papa Roach, I believe his name is. I don't know. Linkin Park guys. Like, he was going at everybody. So when he came at Drake, everybody was shocked because they're like, whoa. Like, Drake is the man. Like, not to step that way. Like, but Pusha T already, and you guys know my video about Pusha T and Drake. That's still up. But he came at Drake, and everybody's like, whoa, why did he come at Drake? Like, what did Drake do to him? Drake actually called him king. And now Drake has a mural on his body of different people and different tattoos. I could have sworn he had a Shady tattoo, but he doesn't. He has a Celine Dion, and he has all these different people, kings and queens that he believed that are very important to him. And he actually called Shady king, but Shady came at him. It's gotta be just like another Drake and Kanye situation. There's gotta be a reason that he came at Eminem, because with Drake and Kanye, people thought they were close too, and Drake thought Kanye was the one who told Pusha T about his child that was just born. But now it has to be some type of personal beef that we don't know about. Now, if you guys listen to Behind Bars on YouTube for Drake, Behind Bars, that's what it's called. Go take a listen. Also, if you listen to 8 out of 10 on his Scorpion album, if you listen to Mom Ties on his Scorpion album, he's really talking about some subliminal things that's going on with the whole Kardashian family, and just if it gets out there, whatever Drake is holding in, it's going to shut Kanye and the Kardashian family down. I mean, it's really that big to the point where Kanye had to pull a call into Jay Prince and say, "Hey Prince, can you please calm your man down? Like, come on, I don't want any beef. I don't want to fight." Kanye actually had an interview when he went back to Chicago, and you guys can check that out as well. It's on YouTube. He went back to Chicago and he spoke about all of this. Kanye said, "You know what? I'm not a gangster. I don't want anything to do with this. I'm not a gangster." But the thing is, Drake claims to have mom ties. And with the way Eminem came to Drake, it feels like it's almost in a situation to where Eminem's saying, "You know what? I got stuff on you too." And I don't think Drake's gonna respond, guys. Tell me in the comment section if you really think Drake is gonna respond to Shady. Like, nobody can respond to Shady. Shady's going to eat you in a lyrical battle. I don't care what the situation is. He just showed you that he still has it. He still has it. Shady is not going anywhere. That's a gift that he's been given that he will always have. And there's no way he's going to lose that ability to be a lyrical genius that he is. And I relate to so many things that when it comes to Shady, that he has been someone that I listen to, believe it or not, that I get advice from, the things that he rap about. Like, I don't care if Shady has a bad CD or not, I'm gonna listen to it. Like I said, I gave Revival a play, and I tried to go back to the song with him and Ed Sheeran, which I believe was a good song as well. But yeah, this Kamikaze really brought him back, man. I mean, Eminem is back. And you're going to find thousands and thousands and thousands of videos of people talking about this. But I wanted to wait and take it all in to see, you know what? Is this really a great project? Is this really a great body of work? And let me tell you something, guys. I can't believe the amount of verses. Like, we don't have this anymore today where we have these many verses in a song. He just kept going and going and going. This guy, I don't know where he gets his lyrical ability from, but none of the kids these days have it. But again, you guys know when it comes to 6ix9ine, that's my boy. I rock with 6ix9ine. But he's just doing something different. He's doing something for the kids today. But the thing is, his BEBE was overshadowed by what Shady did. He did a surprise CD. He did one of those Beehive Beyonce drops where he didn't say anything. He didn't do any promo for it. His promo was just dropping it out of nowhere. So you have Tekashi and you have 6ix9ine. He's like, okay, I got this song dropping. You know, every song that I drop, I'm 6 for 6, I'm 7 for 7, I'm 8 for 8. I think he's about to be 9 for 10. Yeah, I think he's about to be 9 for 10. 6ix9ine, you know, I rock with you, man, but I think Shady went ahead and came out and he brought all the attention his way. I think he went ahead and ruined your rollout. And also, if I'm gonna be honest, guys, man, you know, 6ix9ine's my boy. Like I listen to 6ix9ine, even though I'm an old head. I didn't like that song, 6ix9ine. That baby. And I know that you have a Latino fan base from Mexico, Puerto Rico, all these places. I know you have a fan base, but let me tell you, regardless of that, it wasn't good. You have your dance hall songs today where you have XXX coming out with dance hall songs. Also, if you guys want to go to Lil Pump's Instagram, you'll see he's about to come out with, you know, like a reggae song, a dance hall song. Like, you know, you have your French Montana, and that came out with his song with Sway. like Sway Lee, Unforgettable. That song. This one, he was trying to go. He was reaching for this one. I do not think you need to scream on every song, which you found out on Fifi. Fifi was just a banger. Murder Beats killed that. Also, you have the song with Got It, Got It. You're not screaming on that song either. This song, you're not screaming, but hurts me to say. This ain't it, Chief. This ain't it. I hope you can follow up, after this song was dropped, not only because Shady overshadowed the song, but I know that you know what sounds good, and it seems like to me, sonically what's great. And I believe that you're going to come back, and you're going to come back swinging all day. But everybody, go listen to Kamikaze if you haven't yet. If you are over the age of 18, go ahead and listen to Kamikaze. It's a great CD. And I was just thinking about that today. Like, you have these Jake Pauls and Logan Pauls and the KSIs who, KSI has an older audience, but you have these Jake Paul audience. And I was listening to one of his songs today, and I'm like, bruh, we have 8-year-olds listening to this kind of stuff. We have 9-year-olds listening to this kind of stuff. Like, when I heard it in the car, it hurt my ear every time I heard a cuss or something wrong. I'm like, whoa, like kids are listening to him today? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. If I knew my 8-year-old listened to a song like that, I'd be upset. Like, I don't get it. But the stuff that Rice Gum's putting out, and like, kids listen to that stuff, and it doesn't not make sense to me. But anyway, this is about 6ix9ine and Eminem. I'm going off on a tangent here. I just wanted to talk about it, and I know 6ix9ine, you're gonna come back. Scum Gang. All right, Troy Wait.